Hey everybody. Crooked glasses, messy hair, robe. I guess that's typical life. On Thursday, Alice was getting cut off. Blonde's going away. Or the orange brass Donald Trump hair, whatever you want to call it. Have I learned my lesson about bleaching my own hair? Hopefully. And I'm going to a completely new hairstylist 7 hours away from where I live. So, we'll see. But I'm going there anyway. So I guess this is more of like a vlog than anything else because I haven't posted in a few days. I'm having trouble gaining traction on YouTube, and I don't really know why, except that I just really don't understand social media at all. And aside from work, I try to stay off of it. But I'm learning that it is a necessary platform and it's a good way to reach people. So if you have any advice, like drop a comment or something, just telling me what you like, what you don't like, if you think I'm too preachy, if you're tired of hearing me rant, whatever. But this channel is something that's been on my mind for a long time. Actually, something no one knows is that I have another YouTube channel. I've never made any of it public. All the videos are private, and it's just a video diary that I made, and I would just vent and things. And a lot of it was about the same things that I'm talking about on this channel. And so since I've been working on growing my consulting business a little bit and trying to define what it is that I want to do with that and how I want to see that grow, I've been really thinking a lot about things like mission statements and taglines and things. And I think I've settled on access and empowerment for all. I really hate the word advocacy. I could do a whole video on why. So that's another video for another day. But the tagline access and empowerment for all stems from liberty and justice for all. But the aim of my consulting group is to give people the resources and the information that they need to advocate for themselves, to be a voice for themselves, and to teach others how to be a voice for themselves. And right now I feel like, even though I feel very alone and I feel a lot of rejection and isolation and a lot of negative feelings, I feel like there are probably lots and lots of other people out there who just desperately need a voice, especially in this healthcare mess. There are a lot of people who don't have the energy to figure out how to navigate this social media world and figure out what you're supposed to do and how you get attention. And I'm not doing a great job, but I figure consistency is key. That is something that I have learned working on the podcast for the last 4 years, is consistency is key. So I'm doing my best to make regular videos, and I've been uploading to TikTok almost every day, but I haven't been uploading to YouTube because I just feel lost. And I just am not quite sure what to do to get someone's attention or garner interest. And so that's, I guess, where I'm soliciting a little bit of help. So if you have any advice or ideas, happy to hear that. I understand that retention rates are not good. Like, we just, as a society, have the attention span of a sand gnat. So we're not going to sit and watch some stranger's 20-minute rant about their battle with Blue Cross Blue Shield. But I need to feel like I'm not shouting into an empty forest. I need to feel like I'm not hearing this echo back. I need to feel like I'm not being ignored and rejected. And if that means looking into my phone and filming a YouTube video that day, then that's what we need to do, or what I need to do. There's no we. I mean, it's not like I hear voices. So that's all I really wanted to come on today to say, to touch on the healthcare nightmare I'm dealing with. Today's day 20. It's also another day that Blue Cross Blue Shield has made an adjustment to my out-of-pocket maximum. And they made one yesterday, and they made one Friday. And we're going in the wrong direction, even though I've had multiple doctor's appointments and prescriptions and things, because I am doing what I can afford and what I can access. It's the super expensive stuff like biologic injections like Humira. Kenzara is the one they're putting me on now, which I've never heard of. I don't know if there are commercials for it or not. I don't watch much TV. But it's those kinds of medications that I can't access. Fortunately, my rheumatologist is awesome, and he's got me set up for, I think, the next 8 weeks with my Recevo methotrexate injections. And I think I have 3 weeks of biologic injection on hand, and I'm switching to a different one anyway, so there will be a 2-week break, and then I'll start the new injection. So I am set for probably 5-6 weeks on the biologic injections, and those are the absolute most expensive. And then my other medications that are prescription drugs that are brand name and are somewhat subsidized by the manufacturer, but not a whole lot. Those are the ones that I'm running out of. But the ones that are generic that I can access, basically I've kind of set my threshold at $50. If it's less than $50, then I'll take it. And then I did get a $5,000 bill today for a DNA test that was run to find out if my body would respond to a drug like Humira. And that doesn't make sense at all to me, why Blue Cross Blue Shield would not pay for that, because it saves them tens of thousands of dollars in Humira injections that my body wouldn't respond to, and then we'd have to go to something else. But none of this makes sense. None of it does. And because I'm a person with obsessive compulsive disorder, my brain has these incongruencies, these like misfires. Like imagine like a 4-cylinder engine and only 2 of the cylinders are firing. That's how someone with OCD, that's how their brain functions in a disorganized, uncontrolled environment. And so I'm experiencing these incongruencies and these misfires. And so when something is not logical or rational, it causes me to experience psychological symptoms, stress and anxiety and all those things. But then it also manifests itself physiologically. So the rheumatoid arthritis and the inflammation and the chronic pain and the chronic fatigue, those all just dial up to like a red alert siren, help somebody step. So anyway, so that's where we're at, day 20, day 21 tomorrow. I'll be driving across the state of Texas. I might record a little vlog on the way because I have a cool setup in my car where I don't have to look away from the road or do anything unsafe. But we'll see. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate any advice you have. Even if that advice is like, F off, I don't want to watch your videos. Like, I like feedback. So hand it to me. Y'all have a good night.